Hola Libras, it's Tarot by Tess with your teen reading. Alright, already. Five of Cups reversed. Okay, so Leo's just got this. Let's see what else we get. What's coming up for Libras for the month of May? What's coming towards Libras in the month of May? Okay, another Cups reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Ooh, and the Moon. So it looks like you could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I want more. I need to know what's on the other side of the Moon. So I got a little bit of like substance abuse, like alcohol. So let's see. Or just delusions. Maybe like trying to trick yourself into being happy. Oh, Libras. Hopefully that's not the case. Oh, we have another 7 card. If you think you're being misled, 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. If you're worried about it, you have reason to be concerned. That wasn't what came up first, sorry. Wow. Somebody's working hard at something. Somebody's trying to persuade somebody of something. Make them believe it. Could be a fire sign. Could be a Leo. Alright. So 5 of Cups in reverse is go back to 4 of Cups. And 4 of Cups is not being able to see something. There's an offer, behind this guy, and he can't see it. He's focused on the 3 of Cups. It's also being turned down for something. It could be being shy and gullible. Okay. With the 7 of Cups in reverse, we have deceiving oneself or others, delusions, deception, the need to seek clarity. So put your decisions on hold. Most likely going to be for love. It could be for work with the 8 of Pentacles. I'm not exactly sure. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which says go back to 8 of Pentacles. And here it is. You would think it would be reversed because we also have 7. But we have 7, 8, and 9. Anytime you have these two sevens, they're going to play off of each other. And it does say, that you have some reason to be concerned. It could be, there's a lot of things it could be. I see something's just not quite right. The thing is, with the 7 of Cups in reverse, you should know who's being shady. There's a delusion that somebody's trying really hard to keep. This could be you deceiving yourself or somebody trying to deceive you. This is our only major arcana. And when we have the Ace of Swords here, somebody's trying to persuade somebody of something. It could be work related because we do have a boss and we do have a contract. We do have investments, so it's possible. But when the first 2 cups, the cards were cups, I was wondering. It could be either one, but somebody's trying to convince somebody of something. With the Ace of Swords, we have a new start. Okay, almost like a rite of passage. If there was some kind of conspiracy at work, in love, whatever it is, you have victory, but you kind of have to cut through that conspiracy, is what I'm seeing. So you'll figure it out. And this can actually be you contemplating it, putting in lots of work with the 8 of Pentacles, trying to figure this out, like what's going on. I could see money worries as well. Somebody's just really worried about that. Maybe they had to take a cut at work. I'm seeing somebody very afraid of failure, and I'm not seeing failure happening here. Somebody works really hard. I'm seeing honesty here. So as long as you're diligent about what you do and you're honest, you're going to cut through that conspiracy or just a delusion. It may not even be true. I think you should reflect I need to know some more. Seven of Pentacles again. So you have to wait. Or something you're investing in. It could be, it's an investigation. Yeah. Something will come to light. You will discover something. The truth will come out. Conspiracy is revealed, Libras. Not sure what it is going on, though. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not moving on. It's a temporary difficulty, but you'll persevere. You just kind of have to wait it out. And now we have the Moon in reverse, which is the confront card. So I'm seeing maybe you don't need to confront this. Maybe it comes out on its own. I'm seeing truth is what's going to do that. Truth will destroy anything false here. Great, now the Moon's reversed. I'm seeing wait for things to clear with the Moon reversed. Yeah, definitely lots of waiting. And, you have a reason to worry, okay? But it looks like it's all going to come out. You just have to sit back and watch it happen. Also, if you control yourself, your emotions, I feel like you're getting control, getting clarity, then being honest and controlling your emotions will right the situation in your favor. Just, watch out for your shadow side, that devil side that people have. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next spread. That's pretty straightforward. What's going on for Libras for the month of March 2018? What do Libras need to know? 18. Who's coming towards Libras in the month of March 18? What is coming towards Libras in the month of March 18? Okay, clarifiers for Libras. What's coming towards Libras in the month of March? What do Libras need to know in the month of March? Alright, let's get started. What do Libras need to know? What's coming towards Libras in the month of March? Libra March 18. Maybe that was it for you. Maybe you're the only sign that doesn't get two spreads. Ooh. Yee. Oh, we had that Moon in the last reading twice, so you could be getting stalked. Okay. Tower reversed, Page of Swords with Two of Swords in the middle. And I don't think it really matters which order these are in, because they all flipped out different times in different places. But the Tower's a major arcana, so let's focus on it. And see, maybe a little delusional, yeah. Avoiding confrontation, So you're trying to decide if you should avoid it or confront it, even though you're nervous. And in the last reading, it was basically confront it. So I'm seeing, there's like a little bit of waiting and then confronting. But it's almost like it confronts you. You really don't have to do much. There might be a need for you to accept something and do the right thing. It could be about some kind of communication that you're wanting to have. It could be a secret. Let me see what else we can get here. Clarify. Here's the page. Okay. So Death and Ace of Cups. I'm seeing motivation with the Page of Swords and passion. Okay, so somebody's motivated by passion. So there could be a little bit of stalking going on. I mean, it could be no motivation and somebody's trying to get it. I'm not, a little different. I can see flirtation. Somebody extending a flirty message. And I think somebody's a little wary, a little on their toes. But it makes the hair stand up on the back of their neck. Like in a scary way, and then it also is exciting. And whatever change comes, it's not caused by you, and it's not as intense. I feel like somebody has some feelings for you, but they're not saying something. This could be you. Okay, you could be doing this, and somebody's a little bit in denial about what to do, but they're coming out of a bad situation. There is something that's being released, and then somebody's trying to decide if they should release it or hang on. The decision hasn't been made yet. And that's why the Tower is supposed to come in and throw you off the fence. But it's in reverse. So it's like trying to procrastinate. So you're not supposed to have control over this, but because it's reversed, you should be able to. Somehow or another, you have control over this, being able to procrastinate, like stave it off. Let's see, why is the Tower here in reverse? Okay, we have strength. So more passion, more control. Yeah, you have control over this, just like I was saying. Somehow you have control over the situation. You're able to put it off. This is supposed to come in and help you, okay? It's supposed to get rid of those situations, make you make a decision, and here you're controlling it. I'm also seeing lots of courage. There's courage either way. Courage here, even though you're nervous, and then courage. What are you facing? This is... There could be some kind of hidden agenda, but I don't think it's too serious. I don't want to mislead anybody. I feel like you persevere somehow. I'm not really anymore. Why is the strength card here? You could be dealing with a Scorpio and a Leo. Why is the strength card? 9 of Cups. Ooh, and the Hangman reverse. So yeah, I do feel like you're calling shots here. And you're counting your blessings that you were able to stave off the Tower situation. So it looks like you probably finally see something from a new perspective. It was more like a personal insight as opposed to something outside of yourself that you just could not control. Somebody stops procrastinating. They stop fearing the change because Hangman is reverse. Okay, that's how you're able to control the Tower situation. Well, that's how we all control it technically, but I wasn't seeing it till now. Some of you were able to, with the Hangman here, you were able to save your home. Maybe it was going into foreclosure, you were able to save it. Or maybe just move houses instead. I get this idea, you're able to resolve some kind of a conflict with somebody you live with, or somebody with whom you have to share a room. You just see things in a new way. But I definitely have like 2 selfish cards here. I mean, this one would be more selfish if he's in reverse. So I think you're just taking care of yourself. But definitely like almost like a big shot, but not in a bad way. I don't see it in a bad way. It's something else. I get like you have a lot of talent. Possibly a lot of talent with stalking. Oh, Libras. 'Cause I'm seeing like an unstoppable stalker. And somehow you're able to resolve the issue without anything dramatic happening. You're able to hold back the drama by making a decision, by not procrastinating, not being at a stalemate with somebody anymore. Oh. Now, if it's not an unstoppable stalker, then it's some kind of unstoppable belief. It just has lots of power. And you should trust your inner knowing. You should trust your intuition. It's there, even if you don't want to see something. There could have been a situation with a Leo or a Scorpio where you had to persevere. Maybe this Tower's in the past, but you're still kind of juggling it in some way. Something like where somebody innocent gets hurt and somebody doesn't get caught. They get away with something because Tower's reversed. But I really feel like there's a personal revelation, like I was saying earlier. Some of you, I get like unexpected love with the Ace of Cups here. Unexpected pregnancy, too. So be careful, Libras, if you don't want to be pregnant. Overall, you're just able to overcome at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups in reverse. Well, it's here, so it implies pregnancy, but maybe you were able to circumvent it because you watched this video and you're like, oh yeah, I can't have a baby. And then you were able to turn the tower in reverse. But I'm seeing talents coming to the surface, really good talents, showing talents that's coming up. You may have like a secret stalking admirer, or this is you. And maybe with somebody who's not ready to make up, maybe another, like a water sign, I mean. Alright, I'm seeing avoiding responsibility too. So somebody didn't get caught doing something, they avoided responsibility. Ooh, the devil card. Well, here I have possibly being careless, unfortunately. And with the Page of Swords, that talks about gossip and scandal. So there could have been some rumors of gossip and scandal, and the innocent got hurt and the person responsible got away with it. But I feel like this is in the past, you're just still contemplating it. But it looks like you're moving on because, or you just recently have. It looks like the tower was changed and you made a decision. I do see lots of passion too, though. So it must have been something passionate. There may have been a feeling of imprisonment, but somebody gets out. They were able to endure this, and it kind of changed their outlook on life. They started counting their blessings, that they were okay. They were able to endure this. So now they're taking care of themselves. Could have been with the tower, you know, could have been something abusive or violent even. Some people, you were just trying to please everybody with the Two of Swords here. You're just trying to please everybody. And you realize you really couldn't do that. I mean, it didn't really help the situation. And with the Nine of Cups, some of you just had too much of a good thing. Something you might have wished for. And you're like, oh, you know, or you will be, I'm sorry. Like, did I really wish for this? Too much of a good thing. I'm also seeing obsession too, so I can see obsessive stalking. Somebody could be in the dark about this. But I'm seeing more about control and like sexual drives. Could be self-control, power. And this power feels like somebody has to have power over someone else. Somebody may have changed their thoughts on how this comes out. And seeing somebody maybe having a hard time kicking some kind of a habit, maybe stalking, for instance. It's like unstoppable. So it's like something is unstoppable. I get a lot of obsessive vibes here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have any of these signs in your chart. Some of you just don't have the motivation to quit. You just don't want to. So I'm seeing not getting caught, not taking responsibility. There's definitely some kind of a revelation that came through. Let's get some angel answers cards. Success. And there's something better. So you'll beat this and there's something better out there for you. Bottom of the deck. Somebody might be trying to get more information. So this is not you stalking, which, you know, it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody else. And maybe you're able to be successful in spite of this. All right, Libras, I hope you enjoyed and good luck.